Jenny's Magic Sketchbook 40. The Man Who Painted Too Many Clouds. Story by S.Nova. Illustrations by ChatGPT. 1. The rain that wouldn't stop. It was summer, yet the sun hadn't shown its face once. Rain fell for days, the river overflowed, and the bridge vanished beneath muddy water. Backyards flooded, small landslides slipped down the hills, and people shoveled wet earth with heavy sighs. This isn't normal, someone's messing with the sky. That night, a quiet wish rose from a small house. Please, bring back our clear day. 2. The wet sketchbook. At that moment, in Jenny's room, her sketchbook lay damp on the desk, as if it had been crying. The window was closed, yet water still clung to every edge of every page. A soft cold blue glow shimmered between the sheets. Words floated up like a whisper. Jenny, someone has no intention of stopping this rain. Jenny held the book close. Who dares to change the weather like this? 3. The Man on the Hill. Jenny followed the storm to a low hill at the edge of town. Under a rusty tin roof stood a man with limp, rain-soaked hair, a soaked vest, and a huge, sloshing cloud painting brush in his hand. Every stroke he drew in the air summoned another layer of dark clouds, and the rain grew heavier. At last, some proper cool weather, he murmured. 4. A Man Who Didn't Care. Jenny stepped closer. Sir, people are in danger because of this rain. The man didn't stop. I know. Jenny stared at him. You know, and you keep painting? He lifted one shoulder. I hate heat. Rain feels good. Everyone else will just figure it out. There was no guilt in his voice. No hesitation. Jenny finally saw his name. Nimbus, the cloud painter. 5. Two skies colliding. Jenny couldn't just watch. She opened her sketchbook and drew a thin beam of sunlight, a bold, defiant golden line. For a moment, the floodwaters dropped slightly. Nimbus frowned. Hey, who's messing with my sky? 6. The attack on the sketchbook. He swung his brush. A curtain of storm clouds rushed in and swallowed her sunlight in an instant. I hate sunshine. Rain is the only way I can paint. The wind sharpened, and the rain slammed down even harder. Nimbus's eyes locked onto her sketchbook. So that's the problem. He pointed his brush at it. A heavy sheet of rain poured straight onto the fragile pages. Ink began to blur. Paper began to wrinkle. 7. The laundry shop owner arrives. Jenny hugged the book to her chest. Stop. Nimbus smirked and painted even more rain. Then, splash, splash, splash. A soaked laundry shop owner appeared with a basket of dripping clothes. Painter Nimbus, nothing has dried all week. Nimbus sighed. I'm fine. I can't paint if I'm sweating. The owner held up a pair of soaked pants. They're still dripping. He rushed to Jenny and lifted the basket over her. Kid, if your book gets wet, I'm finished. 8. Jenny's choice. Jenny looked at Nimbus. He knew everyone was struggling, yet he didn't care at all. She bit her lip. He won't listen, no matter what. The sketchbook trembled in her hands, as if urging her to choose. Jenny lifted her head. There was no more time to waste. If you won't leave us, I'll move you myself. She opened the book wide. 9. The Path to Antarctica. Jenny quietly drew a land of white ice and cold, relentless wind, the faraway world of Antarctica. As the picture took shape, a cold chill drifted out of the sketchbook. Nimbus flinched. Why is it so cold? 10. Into the frozen land. He stepped back, and his foot touched the edge where the drawing met the ground. Wait, hold on. With a soft pull, Nimbus slipped straight into the world Jenny had drawn. Antarctica. He sprang to his feet, shivering violently. It's freezing. If I paint rain, I'll warm up. He swung his brush, but the cloud he painted froze instantly into sharp ice flakes that tinkled onto the ground. No, this place never gets warm. 11. Summer returns. As Nimbus faded from sight, the sky above the village brightened at last. Rain eased, floodwater drained, and people stepped outside with long, relieved breaths. The laundry owner lifted his basket high. Finally, I might see a dry towel today. Children splashed through leftover puddles, laughing in the warm sunlight. 12. A sky for everyone. Jenny closed her sketchbook and looked up at the gentle sky. There were clouds, and there was sunlight, but nothing was too much anymore. The sky, Jenny whispered, was never meant for just one person. Far to the south, a faint, shivering Too old, echoed across the wind. Jenny smiled and headed home. That day, the sky truly belonged to everyone.